Card number 8. For this problem, you need to know how to read a pie chart and how to work with percentages. We have a pie chart of how Lexi's income is spent, and we know that her income 1 month is $1,400. All right, how much more money goes to her utilities payments than to her savings account? All right, so there's 2 ways to do this, and I'm going to show you both ways. The first way is simply to solve for the utilities payment, how much money that is, to solve for the savings payment, and then to subtract them in order to find how much more money goes to utilities than to savings. So we know that utilities is 20% of her income. So how do we find 20% of 1,400? We just multiply them. 20% is the same as 20 over 100 and then times 1,400, which we can put over 1 so that we can just multiply straight across. 20 times 1,400, you can do it out, but you will get 28,000. 100 times 1 is 100. We can get rid of those zeros. Same on top and bottom. We're left with 280. So her utilities payment is $280. Now, her savings account, she puts, we can check the chart, 10%. So we're going to do the same thing and find how much she pays her savings account. So it's 10 over 100, 10%, times 1,400 over 1. Go straight across. We get 14,000 over 100. Get rid of those zeros. We're left with $140. Okay, so now we know how much of her income she pays to utilities and to savings. So to find the difference, or how much more money goes to utilities than to savings, we just subtract them. And we're left with $140. So that is the answer. That is how much more money goes to utilities than to savings. I'm going to show you one other way to do it, and both ways are equally fine. If we're looking for the difference between the utilities and the savings, then we can just work from the percentages. So utilities minus savings, that's what we're looking for. That's what the question asks for. Utilities is 20%, minus savings is 10%. That means the difference is going to be 10%. 20 minus 10 is 10% of her income. So the other way we can do it is just solve this. 10% of her total income, which is $1,400. And we do that straight across, 14,000 over 100. Get rid of the zeros that are on top and bottom. And that means $140 is the difference between the utilities and the savings payments. So either way works, and this way might be a little faster, but if you think about if the way that this is done makes more sense to you, then do it this way. It's all about which way you'll remember and which way makes more sense to you.